I actually, I know a GRB can be deadly if it hits Earth, you mean? KK. Okay, so let's get started. I can't wait. All right. Yay! Gamma ray bursts. So you'll love how we actually first discovered gamma ray bursts. Does anyone have any guesses on how we actually discovered gamma ray bursts? It actually has to do with the Department of Defense. So they were not discovered in a very astrophysicsy kind of way. So some people might know this story actually. Hi, Reese. The atomic bomb. No. So the atomic bomb was more in the late 1930s, 1940s time period, middle of the 20th century. This is more recent than that. So more closer to the end of the 1900s, or not really the total end of it, but the atomic bomb is also a defense type of thing. This is not quite, but yeah, it was. I gave it away. I thought maybe you. It comes out of the heart of distant galaxies where supermassive black holes. So, sort of. So gamma ray bursts are very far away typically, but actually, supermassive black holes are at. There is a supermassive black hole even at the center of our own galaxy. So you don't have to be in a very distant galaxy to have a supermassive black hole. We have one, but we don't have a gamma ray burst in our galaxy. That would be a lot. I'm not for sure, but it has to do something with Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla? Not quite. But yeah, any other guesses? But yeah, no, good inputs from you guys. We have a supermassive black hole, Sagittarius. Sagittarius star. Actually, it's called Sagittarius star at the center of our own galaxy, our local black hole. So that's not quite. You don't necessarily need that. But anyway, okay. But you're right that gamma ray bursts do happen rather far away. They're definitely extragalactic, as in we don't really have them going on in our own galaxy, which is probably a good thing, because they're extremely big explosions. They involve extremely big explosions. So okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, no, good. All right, let's look at this introduction. Gamma ray bursts are the most luminous transient events in the observed universe. So they are the most luminous transient events. So what does transient mean? Transient means that they're temporary. They're not something that is there and it just keeps on happening for a very long time, but more like a transient event, right? But they're the most luminous. When they occur, they outshine an entire galaxy. That's how much luminosity a transient event like a gamma ray burst can emit. Gamma ray luminosities of gamma ray bursts are of the order of 10 to the 52 ergs per second, which can be compared to the 10 to the 33 erg per second emitted by our sun. So our sun's energy output is 10 to the 33 ergs per second. A supernova is 10 to the 41 ergs per second. And a whole galaxy is something like 10 to the 45 ergs per second. And here's a gamma ray burst, which is the order of 10 to the 52 ergs per second. Now, a gamma ray burst, it's a short duration. We will talk about the specifics of all, the durations of a gamma ray burst. But it's short, but for the time that it is occurring, it basically outshines an entire galaxy. First discovered in 1960.